Hi everyone, my name is Lauren Paik and this is my assignment on the flipped classroom. If you were to describe how a traditional classroom looks like, it would be students sitting down with an instructor lecturing on a particular topic. This would go on for around 45 minutes or more. Then teachers would assign homework and projects for you to do at home by yourself. The flipped classroom takes this process and literally reverses it. Students first learn material and concepts at home. This is done via online lectures or videos similar to the Khan Academy. After learning the core concepts at home, class time is used for completing assignments or working on group activities. This method allows for more peer communication to solve problems, and they can directly work with their teachers on questions that they might not understand. The flipped model encourages many different learning styles such as active learning, problem-based learning, cooperative learning, peer-assisted learning, and peer tutoring. There is a debate on whether the flipped classroom models are efficient. Schools like Clintondale High has shown an increase in student performance and graduation rates after adopting this method. Some benefits they saw were that learning was more paced. Teachers did not have to rush through to get through their material. Classroom time was efficient and students can get to ask questions and engage with their peers. Students are more likely to ask questions since their teacher isn't so focused on finishing their lecture. Finally, students can watch these videos at any time and environment they prefer. For example, a person can learn when they are fully awake in the comfort of their home. He or she could re-watch the videos as many times as they want until the material sticks. On the flip side, some issues might be that teachers and students have difficulty adjusting to this method. It requires a lot of self-discipline for students to watch videos on their own time. Also, there's no guarantee that the lecture contains quality information. If this is the case, students cannot ask questions or help on going over the topics they don't understand. Another major issue is that the technology might not be available in poorer neighborhoods. This would lead to the assumption that it only benefits certain groups of people. My reaction. Overall, I think flipped learning is beneficial, especially if this were to happen in grade school. I believe that it's time the education system catches up to what technology has to offer. There's so much more information students can learn online. And as I mentioned before, I think it's hard to focus in a classroom setting. Being forced to wake up at 7 a.m. to learn and being surrounded by so many other classmates can be distracting. The flipped classroom allows you to watch videos whenever and wherever you want. It allows you to learn at your own pace and not feel pressured to learn at the pace of others. Professor He at UCI also mentions that it improves student skills. Students will learn social skills, time management, self-discipline, and independence through the flipped classroom model, which are all skills I believe that would help you transition into college. A majority of college classes already requires you to read certain texts or complete assignments before the actual lecture. If the flipped model is installed, then it'll alleviate the transition from high school to college, since students will know how to be diligent and do their work beforehand. I understand the concerns and problems of the flipped classroom, but I think there are easy solutions. One concern is the lack of teacher preparation. I believe that to overcome this, the district needs to train teachers on how to create quality content and online resources. Teachers need to be aware of what their classroom's assignments are, making sure that they're actually helpful and engaging. A second concern might be that technology might be inaccessible. A way to combat this would be to provide resources for these students, whether that be allowing students to rent iPads or laptops for a certain time frame, or giving a list of places, such as libraries where internet and computers are available. Another solution would be for teachers to host extra review or Q&A sessions for those who aren't able to understand as well. A final concern would be a student lack of motivation. While there is no way to control if a student will actually take the time to learn the material, by having weekly quizzes in class, students will be more likely to want to study at home. Sandpine Elementary School implemented this and also split the students into group levels based on these weekly quizzes. This helped teachers focus on groups that were more likely to need extra attention. The flipped classroom model isn't solely based on teacher and students. Parents should also be involved in this process, encouraging their children and keeping them accountable. Overall, I believe the flipped classroom model is beneficial and is a great step to the future of education.